Alright, and we are back for the finals. I have a very decent hand that I'm gonna keep. Turn 1, elves. Yeah, that's good. Alright, we are playing against a Boros deck. I drew white, which is not bad given the Seeds of Strength. And next turn I could actually block and gather courage to get rid of that thing. If my opponent don't play something, like if they have only one white, I think I will actually do that. Don't really want to take damages each turn, so... And I don't think for one white there's a lot of trick that could, beat me. Alright, so I think we are getting rid of the recruit. Sanctuary, alright, Boros Celestia apparently. No problem. Cannot cast anything yet, so I will be down. Drawing 2 lands in a row was pretty bad, but there's just nothing I can do about that. We might see a Sky Knight Legionnaire here. Yep, a Sky Knight Legionnaire, pretty much what I expected. Hopefully I don't draw a land. So I can card for 1, so I will not card yet, but I will most likely card after my Scattered Seeds. And we'll try to get something. Most likely the Guildmage, since it is the strongest card of my deck. And otherwise, that game is not looking too bad. I have a bit too many lands, but if my Guildmage leave, I should be in a very, very decent spot. Griffin. Alright, Flyers is not something that I can deal with very efficiently, actually. And I draw another land, not good. Alright. I could beat down and, try to kill that thing with the Seeds of Strength. I think I'd rather scatter the seed, because if I do that, I cannot scatter the seeds. Alright. Well, I'm gonna die in 3 more turns. That's not a lot. That's a very threatening clock. And if my opponent plays another creature, a ground creature, I will not be able to attack very efficiently either. I guess I have Seeds of Strength. But yeah, that's quite a lot of pressure. Ooh, Fangtail, that's not good for me at all. Probably one of the worst things that could have happened just happened. That might be a no. Undo. Let's pay 1 this way so I don't lose life. Yeah, I think I'm losing this match. Another Scatter the Seeds. Alright, that's interesting actually. Why is this highlighted or weird? So I think I will beat down. So let me think. I cannot really beat down with everything. Because I need 5 for the Scatter the Seeds and then 5 more for Chord of Calling. So I think I can only beat down with 2 creatures. If my opponent blocks, it'd be great though. But otherwise my plan is to Scatter the Seed into Guildmage and hopefully just swing in for a bunch and kill the opponent. Alright, let's try that. No block, pretty much as I expected. And yeah, I might be able to kill my opponent faster than they can kill me. Alright, I'll go down to 8. Not my favorite, but it is what it is. If my opponent does have the Radiant, the Beam, which is 2 damage to each creature of 1 color, I will just straight up lose, but I don't think I can actually afford to play around that. Unfortunately. Alright. Well, let's try that out. Alright. I might get tossed on my neck. Let's not misclick, because I pretty much need the Guildmage and nothing else here. Alright, no beam. Good. I think I can swing in with the squad and deal a bunch of damage. Is my opponent dead if they don't block anything? Because otherwise I will just lose, because if they can ping me and... But I think they are actually dead if they don't block. Yeah, they are pretty much dead. Let me think. I have 6 Saprolings plus 1. So that's 7, that's 14. and so on. Let's use that ability first and see what happens. Let's do things in the right order. My opponent is likely to try to kill my elves, I would assume. The Saproling here. Alright, now let's Seed of Strength that Saproling, Seed of Strength that thing. And that's, if they have nothing, this is 12, 7, so it's actually 14, 15, and probably Seeds of Strength onto another thing, so they die. Alright, if they have nothing, they are dead. Which would be funny, but which is not extremely likely to happen either. Yeah, that's just 16. Nothing less, nothing more. And I used all my mana. That'd be fun. But apparently they have something. Alright. Not over. Not over yet. Alright. What is that? What do you have? A Fury Shield. Alright, that's a good card. But I'm still winning this game, if I'm not mistaken. If they don't have a burn spell, they are dead next turn. Alright, but they might have the burn spell, or just a pump spell, anything. I'm dead to a lot of things there. But I don't think I could have done better things. Like, I did all I could, like... I just had 16... Oh, they conceded. Awesome! They did not have the burn spell or the pump spell. Great, that was an awesome game. That was brutal. Jesus. Guildmage is so awesome, though. That card is just... Yeah, it's something else. It is awesome. Alright. Anything I want to change up? I don't think so. The Sky Sweeper deals with the flyer, but they use so much mana, I don't think they are even good. Yeah, like... Unless they have an Archon or something like that, a big flyer that you really want to kill. Because this will not kill anything before turn 5. And by turn 5, something like a Sky Knight Legionnaire already pretty much destroyed you. So yeah, I think I will submit and keep the things the way they are. Alright, that was a very sweet game. And I have 10 more minutes, maybe 15 before I need to go. So we might finish this draft. Unlike what I thought would happen. But if we go to game 3, I think I will not have enough time. Alright, that hand is fine. 3 lands, Bronze Scales, and so on. Also, Bronze Scale is probably good in this matchup. Same with Rebound. Gaining life is quite important against the Boros deck. And apparently the opponent is deciding whether they want to mulligan or not, which I guess is another good news for us. And they kept, we will keep F6 right away. Good news is that the opponent is playing fairly fast, which is a good news for us. Because otherwise I might have to leave in the middle of the match, unfortunately. Self-Worn Brute. Decent, but it's not going to match up very well against the Brown Scale. Scattered Seed was an awesome draw. Like, really good. I can use it on turn 4. Legionary is good, but... I mean, I cannot do much about that. Ooh. I wish I had drawn that earlier on. That would have been great. I still think it's going to be good. And I can play it next turn and still be able to scatter the seeds. But, yeah. Things are not looking bad. Alright. I'll go down to 14. And if I draw a black, I can just gain 4 life and get rid of that thing. And I don't think my opponent will be able to beat me if this happens. Sanctuary. No problem. Rot Farm. Well, that's good for Ribbons of Night. But I'd rather be able to cast Scattered Seeds, so I'm not gonna use that yet. Yeah, let's pass the turn. The turn, not the turn. Sometimes I speak weirdly. And it's not only my English. It also happens in my mother tongue, so... Anyway, we are looking fine so far, I would say. Ooh, well, that's... Why didn't I... No, it's when it attack. Alright. that makes sense. I need to make that unable to attack, so I think I will have to scatter this to Sensor next turn. Yeah, I mean, anyway, there's nothing else I can do. I think I'll keep the Siren available and take 1 damage. It's quite obvious that I do have a trick now, but it is what it is, I mean. And next turn I can rebounce the Agruscos. Alright. Let me reread that dude. So that will make that dude a 4-4. Yeah, I just don't think I can let that attack, like, at all. Let's tap that. Tapping the Sensor, because I don't really want to block with it, and those. And my opponent will not have any good attack. I mean, they can beat down with the flyer, obviously, but that aside, nothing is gonna be, like, really threatening. Alright. Boros Recruit, don't care. And, ooh, Forgeling, that's a bit more annoying and bigger. Wayfinder was not a bad top deck. Alright, so I will get rid of that, I kinda need to do that. I can get my Guildmage with the Congregation and that should win me the game though. So let's say I let my opponent attack and I use Siren. I make a bunch of trades. All of my opponent's creature will be bigger though, except for that one. Yeah, I don't think letting this thing attack is gonna be doing any good for me. It's pretty obvious that I have a trick, but you know, it is what it is. If my opponent attack, it depends. If they only attack with that, I might. I will probably double block and use the Siren. Let's use the Siren and see what happens. Yeah, I clicked on white. Alright. Yeah. I could triple block too. Maybe it's safer, but if my opponent boosts that, he can kill that one too, and I don't really like that. And I think if they had a Rimvolt, they would have used it on the brown scales to, you know, to make the spell fizzle. I might be wrong though. Oh, they have something apparently. Since they are trying to pay some cost. Oh no, they are just using that. No problem, so we trade. Alright, sure. I don't mind that. So first thing first, I will Wayfinder, because I don't want to shuffle my library after I use Congregation at down, obviously. That's not something you want to do. I think I'll get a Swamp. So if this gets destroyed, I can still cast my things. And now I will fetch my Guildmage, start to make token, and that should win me the game. So yeah, let's get Guildmage, Evangel, and Rotworm. I'm not gonna draw anything bad for the next 3 turns. I wanna play Guildmage first, then Evangel, and then lastly the Rotworm. Alright, sweet. It might take a bit of time, but I think we are winning that one. Yeah, I choose Agruscos. I'm gonna tap this, that, and that. Sensor is doing a very good work. Beating down with that. Sure, I think I'll just take the damage. That thing is not gonna be very useful when I will have a bunch of tokens, and I'd rather keep my 2/2 around. Alright, let's play the Guild Mage. And I can produce only 1 token this turn, unfortunately. Yeah, it is what it is. And actually I'm gonna kill my opponent quite fast after that, because I can start tapping their things. Yeah. Alright, I should not even have trouble killing my opponent. Let's tap those. Like, unless I find a removal for the Guild Mage, and even then I'm drawing the other dude that produced tokens, so... I could have tapped another creature end of turn, but I'm not planning on attacking soon, so I don't think it, it does a lot for me. At some point I will just tap all my opponent's creature and win, I think. Alright, Commando, don't really care. Let's put a token and tap that using those, and tap one of the goblin using that. And now I can make 3 tokens each turn. I think it's better than playing the worm. And I'm gonna kill my opponent maybe next turn. Maybe I can kill them next turn. Alright. I need to finish this game quickly. I have to go. Like, I really have to go now. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12 attacking creature. My opponent can block 3 of them. They will each will have 3 power, so it's gonna be 9.3. Yeah. Alright, I think my opponent is extremely dead here. 6, 9, minimum 3 power. So that's 27. Yeah. I'll just make sure everything is bigger. And that should be game. Alright, Celestia Guildmage is broken. Truly broken. That was a very sweet draft, and I'm glad that I managed to finish it. Sweet. Unless they have some sort of fog effect, which is not very likely. Ooh, something is happening. No, not the big fog thing. Oh, good lord. Oh, that's not gonna be enough. That's not gonna be enough. 4, yeah, they are still dead. Alright, because there is an 8 mana fog that also makes you gain life, but that's not gonna be enough. Like, this is 18, minimum 21 damage. Well, yeah, that's not gonna be enough. And they will die before they gain the life from that. And I don't think that conscription give... Oh. That might be enough, actually. Never mind. I forgot about... No, I think they died before. Alright, we managed to win. Sweet. And that was great. I really enjoyed this draft. I hope you enjoyed too. If you did, feel free to leave a like or subscribe. And I see you guys for another draft.